Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And this time, as adult Link. Oh yeah. Although his face is kind of... holy shit, he looks angry. Well, I would have been angry too if I was locked up for 7 years. Anyway. Yeah, so now that we're adult Link, lots of things have changed. For starters, the whole entire Hyrule is conquered by Ganondorf, so evil literally everywhere. Another thing is that we cannot use some of our items, because only young Link can use them, such as the boomerang, fairy slingshot, Deku sticks. But there are also a few items that we can still use though, so that's good. Anyway, look at how the marketplace looks after 7 years of Ganondorf. Oh no, everything is broken and there are readats everywhere. Fuck you, readats. Die, bitch. That should be all of them. Anyway, yeah, these are readats. The marketplace is entirely destroyed. And there's nothing we can do about it. So, first thing first, we're gonna go collect something really important. Oh, wait a second. First I want to show you this place over here, because this time it's not filled with pots everywhere. Well, there's still a few pots, but not as much as we had as young Link. And there's this guy over here, kind of a creepy guy, but he sells, he buys your pots. Which means that, remember when we fought a few Poes back in the graveyard as young Link? Whenever you kill one of them, he drops a Poe ghost thingy, or whatever you want to call them. Which are similar to the ones you see above here in the cages. And whenever you catch one of your pot, you can sell it to this guy, and this guy gives you money for it. Simple as that, right? Well, they're also called 10 massive or 10 big bows in Hyrule Field. That if you catch them, he gives you even more money. And the most important thing is that if you catch all 10 of them, he gives you the 4th and final pot. And it's always nice to have pots, right? So, another thing is that this bridge is now destroyed, meaning that we can get into the marketplace during day and also during night times, which is, well, it's useful. But furthermore, in Hyrule Field, there's nothing much has changed. It's all still happy peppy, but yeah, just the marketplace is kind of a scary place. Anyway, we're heading towards long range, because now that we are adult Link, there is something important that we can get over here that will help us a lot in our quest from now on, until the very end of the game, that is. Because if you remember, as young Link, we learned a song over here that gained trust from a specific horse, Epona. And it's the horse standing right there. Epona, you! Yeah, so as you can see, the long range is taken over by Luigi over here. Well, he's not called Luigi, but I call him Luigi because he kind of looks like Luigi. So the fat guy that we saw in the... I think we first saw him near the Hyrule Castle when he was sleeping there, and we had to wake him up. That guy is kicked out of long range, but it's Luigi over here. And yeah, this guy is a bastard because he is asking money for literally everything. So we're gonna pay him so he so we can ride a horse for literally a minute and that's it. But of course we're going to ride a specific horse, because if we play the song that we learned as young Link, Epona song, this horse runs up towards us and we can ride him, which is awesome, right? Yeah, so it costs us 10 rupees to ride a horse for a minute. But if we jump over these gates, it gives us 5 rupees. And there are 2 gates. So, yeah, with this we can ride it for free. Although, why are we doing this, you may ask? Well, it's simple. Because the second time we ride him, we can talk to Luigi over there. And he challenges the race, and if you win the race, we get to keep Epona, so we can use them in Hyrule Fields to travel faster. Which is really useful, you know, because, yeah. And also you see these carrots in the middle, if they all run out, it's gonna take a while for them to recharge. So it's always smart that if you ride Epona to keep 1 carrot at least, because then they recharge over time, which is a lot faster than having to wait a long time for them to all come back at once. So we're gonna pay him again for a second time. But this time we're gonna challenge him for a race. But of course not before we earn ourselves our own money back, because he doesn't earn a freaking cent from us. We're gonna keep all the money. So, let's get on the horse. And now we're going to quickly jump over these 2 gates over here. Nice in the middle. Alright, now we have our money back. We're gonna talk to this guy over here. So, of course, we need to pay 50 rupees for a race, and he is a cheating bastard. Because he starts a little bit earlier. But if we get in front of him, it's really easy to stay ahead as well. So, like I said, keep 1 carrot alive, let them recharge over time. And allow us to sprint ahead. And in the end, it's okay to use them all, because the finish is right here anyway. So, there we go. And of course, he's mad as fuck, and he thinks I cheated, even though he was the one who cheated, and he, you know, yeah, he wants us to race again. And now he starts even earlier than before. But that's not a problem, we just got ahead of him. And now, well, our carrots recharge. Just try to keep in front of him, because he pushes you forwards then, until all your carrots are recharged, and then you can sprint ahead again. I mean, this is so easy to win from this guy. And now he's even so mad that, well, he keeps his promise, we can keep Epona. But the problem is, he's going to lock us up in his place, because, haha, he thinks we cannot escape, huh? Well, we'll see about that. Hey, Epona, let's go for a ride, shall we? Oh yeah, now we have a horse that we can use to travel across Hyrule, which is a lot faster than going on foot. So sadly we cannot use him as a child, but now that we are adults we can. Oh, let me see, look at you, let me show you how long it will take for them to recharge if you run out of them entirely, which is the reason why I said it's better to keep just at least one of them so they recharge over time. Anyway, we arrive at at the Kakariko village, or Kakariko village. I still don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but I don't really give a shit. So the reason why we're here is there are a few things that we can collect. And another important thing is, remember when we planted the magic beans as young Link? Now that we are adult and it's 7 years later, these plants have finally grown into full adult plants, whatever you want to call them. And one of them we planted is here at the graveyard. And as you can see right here, they have become some kind of platform, and we stand on them. They bring us to a certain place, and in this case, it brings us towards Sarpies. So, but that's not everything we can do over here, because there is a mighty important item that we can collect over here that we're going to use for quite a lot. And hey, it's Dempe, and this time he's dead, because he was already an old man when I was a kid, so now 7 years later he is gone quite an old man. So the purpose, follow him. You don't have to pass him, although it's a race. It just leads us to the right way, because this is a maze, and when we go the wrong way, then we're gonna have some terrible things. And ow, I don't want to get hit by fire. There are also rupees trying to make us go the wrong way. God damn it. I remember correctly, if you do this race within a minute, you can get a heart piece. But I think that's only after the second time you did it. After the first time, it's just the second time and you did it. That's what I meant to say. And if you keep getting hit by fire, you're never gonna fucking make it. Yeah, 1 minute to 2 seconds. So if I wasn't getting hit by fire, it would easily make it within a minute. So it's doable to do this within a minute, but it's not required for the item that I'm about to get. The hook shot, yeah. Awesome item that allows us to pull distant objects towards us, or pull ourselves towards distant objects, as long as it's made out of wood, because the hook shot doesn't stick to metal and stone and whatever. But you'll see what I'm talking about soon enough. Oh yeah, we have the hook shot. Shut up with your explanation, I already know how to use it. So if we equip the hook shot, we can use it, for example, on these torches over here, because they're made of wood, and we can pull ourselves towards it. It also works on chests, which is also kind of useful. There you go. But it doesn't work on stone, obviously. And these are time blocks, which move to a different location if you play the Song of Time. Well, in this case they kind of disappear. They probably move to a different location outside of the level that we see. So yeah, that's good to know, because you're gonna use that in a temple, I think, or if it's, I'm not sure if that's only a master quest or not. But hey, here's another heart container. Well, heart piece, but it gives us another heart container, which means we now have 11 of them, which is sweet. And this guy, it's kind of a funny story. We show an ocarina, and he reminds him of a guy 7 years ago, a kid that taught him a strange song. And now he teaches that song to us. But take a little guess who that kid 7 years ago was that taught him this song. Yeah, exactly, it's us. We learn the song from him, we go back in time and we teach the song to him. So that's kind of a paradox if you think about it. But it's funny. Anyway, this is a Song of Storms. It causes it to rain. So it's useful for a few things, especially later in the game. I'm not gonna say much about it, for you'll find out what I'm talking about once we get there towards that place in time. But it's also useful for a few hidden secrets, like hidden holes, if you play the Song of Storms. Actually, I think there's one right here. So maybe I can show you an example. If I play this song, maybe there's a hole somewhere that opens up? No? No, never mind then. Anyway, that song just makes it rain, and sometimes when there's secrets, it will open up the hole. So you don't have to, you know, bomb them. Anyway, that's about it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's especially going to be awesome now that we are all Adult Link. So, next episode we're going to head towards the first temple already. Because we have done quite a few things with Young Link, so we don't have so much to do as Adult Link. We obtained the hook shot, and we're gonna use that to get inside the next temple. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out!